Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. And today is a big day for me. Today I move one step closer to becoming an influencer. How do you ask? Well, it's not because I have a lot of subscribers, but if you like my content, feel free to hit the subscribe button below. And it's not because I have any sponsors. However, if you want to sponsor me, feel free to shoot me a message. But more importantly, today is the day my Secret Lab chair came. So if you know anything about Secret Lab chairs, you know that they're pretty popular and there's a wait once you actually order it. So since I ordered mine on Cyber Monday, I knew it was going to be about a 2-month wait. However, it ended up being about 7 weeks. So when I got the message on Monday that FedEx was going to deliver an order, I was pretty excited. And today is the day. So it took me about 6 months to actually order a Secret Lab chair. I've been seeing the Facebook ads online probably for about the last year. But every time I see it, I look at the price and they're pretty expensive. And I wasn't really sure if buying an expensive chair like that would be worth it. But as I start doing more YouTube, as I start doing more videos, I figure my editing time is going to keep going up and that's going to be more time in the chair. And so one of the ads or one of the comments I saw is that you feel as good getting out of the chair as you do when you first start. So I'm hoping that is the case. And one of the other key things I was looking for was the adjustable lumbar support. Being in the military, obviously I've done a lot of running, I've done a lot of rucking, and now like everybody that's ever been in the military, I have low back pain. So I'm hoping that this chair will help alleviate some of that. So right now, I'm gonna go ahead and film the unboxing and film putting it together. So that way if you have questions about what's supposed to come in the box or how hard it is to put together, you're gonna be able to see. And then after that, after I'm all done doing all that, I'll come back and I'll give you my first impressions. If you don't wanna watch the unboxing and putting the chair together, go ahead and fast forward to the end of this video. So if you made it this far, I assume you know what Secret Lab chairs are. However, if you don't, Secret Lab chairs are high-end gaming chairs, and they run around $450, $500, depending on what size and what fabric you get. So a couple frames of reference to keep in mind as I'm doing my initial thoughts is that, one, my chair that I used prior to this was a Staples bonded leather gaming chair, cost about $230. I'll put the picture up here so you can see it. And then my second important, I guess, frame of reference or data point is that I'm 5'11" and about 200 pounds. Why is that important? That's important because the sizing of the chairs, they break it down. You know, the small one goes up to 5'11", or they recommend under 5'11", up to 240 pounds. And then the next size chair, which is the Titan, is the one that I got. They recommend 5'11", up to 6'4", up to 290 pounds. So due to the size of the customer, they anticipate for each chair, that is going to play into my initial thoughts. So I'm right on the cusp between the Omega, which is a smaller chair, and the Titan, which is the bigger chair. So with that being said, I thought it'd be wise to size up, hoping that the chair might be a little bit more padded, expecting the heavier customers. So my initial thoughts are the chair looks good. It's well built, it's heavy, and the material feels pretty good. A lot of adjustments. The arms go up and down, front and back, in and out. So there's a lot of adjustments to be made on this chair. It can tilt forward, it can tilt backwards, you know, all the typical adjustments, raise, lower. And one of my favorite ones is when you go to the support or the tilt, you know, you can lay all the way back. And maybe you can catch a quick little nap, and then you come back up and you keep editing. Probably not. The one I love the most is the lumbar support, which is on the side. And, you know, just turning in a couple clicks, you can already feel it, you know, putting a little bit more pressure into your back. And I think that over the long run, that is definitely going to help me as my back is tired, as it gets sore. You know, I can turn it up, turn it down. You know, I'm excited about that feature. So I mentioned my size earlier. I'm 5'11", about 200 pounds. I was on the cusp between the Omega and the Titan, and I went up with the Titan. I wish I would have went down to the Omega. All right, a couple reasons. Number one is the armrests. So they are just, I would say, about a ½ inch on each side, too wide. I'm not the skinniest guy, but I don't think I'm as wide as what they anticipated when it comes to building this chair. My elbows rest kind of uncomfortably. They're kind of on the edge of the armrest when I'm just sitting here normally. And so I would have preferred to have the armrest just a little bit more narrow, just as a more comfortable resting spot for me. Second issue, maybe I'm just being nitpicky, but the height of the chair. So once again, I'm 5'11". They recommend above 5'11" to 6'4". For me, my feet don't even sit flat on the ground unless I'm at the very lowest end of the chair. All right, if I try to raise it up a little bit, then, you know, I feel like a little kid being able to kick my legs without touching the ground. So once again, I wish I'd have went with the Omega. And then finally, the third thing, which I think is probably going to be the most important from a lot of people, is the chair. It's hard. My other chair that I got from Staples, the seat cushion is pretty soft. And I don't know if a harder chair makes for longer editing sessions, makes it more comfortable. We'll find out. If I had to go on a scale of 1 to 5, with 1 being, you know, sitting on a pillow top mattress and 5 being sitting on a wooden picnic table bench, I would say my other chair is probably a 2, and the Secret Lab chair is probably a 4. Now, some people might like a harder chair, and like I said before, maybe it's better to have a harder chair when you start doing endurance editing sessions. Only time will tell. But my initial impression is I would rather have my gamer chair. However, because I just bought this and I've only used it for a day, I'm gonna give it an honest effort, or an honest look, I should say, and continue to use this chair. Maybe I'll get used to it. But if I had to choose right now what chair I would take, if I had to, I would go with my old chair just because it's softer. I feel like it fits me better, which leads me back into I wish I would have got the Omega for my size, but I just feel like it fits me better when I rest my arms. You know, it's comfortable. The elbow rests are where I would like them. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just comfort. Maybe it's just the comfort factor that I've been using it for the last 2 years, and I know what it feels like, and I liked it. But like I said, it's only day one with the Secretlab chair. I'm sure I'll grow to love it. Don't forget to like this video and hit the subscribe button. And as always, have a great day.